Hello, this is Professor C.P. Prakasham, former professor, International Institute for Population Sciences, Mumbai. I will be discussing about introduction to SPSS. SPSS under data analysis. SPSS is a statistical package for social sciences. Also, it is named as statistical product and service solution. It is a tool for statistical analysis. SPSS is a software which is used for the statistical analysis extensively by social science researchers. Nowadays, including engineers, marketing managers and other people also using SPSS. The SPSS, as we discussed in the earlier, it is a statistical package for social sciences, and presently it is abbreviated as a statistical product and service solution. SPSS from 10th version onwards, it has been redesigned according to the Windows system. Now it is having a version of 25, 26 and above versions are existing in the market. SPSS, as by name, it involves all the statistical calculations which has been made as a software and all the made into one package. Therefore, it is used for extensive data analysis. Also, it arranges data, calculates and generates new data for conducting various statistical and varieties of statistical analyses. Therefore, to enter SPSS program, we have to double click SPSS icon on your computer, or you can search in the Google for student version or the license version which is available in the internet, so that you can get it and download into your computers. To begin with, you can download the software, and it will give the icon which is given as a Sigma IBM, and you can click that SPSS icon where you will start beginning of the SPSS. Once you click the icon SPSS, the software will begin and it will show a kind of editor which is shown on the screen, and sub editor which will have the files which has already opened in the SPSS system. If you have not opened any file, and if you are a new user and first user, then this will be the sub menu will be blank, and you can click down below the cancel button. Then you will have a spreadsheet of further information with the file menus and other things are available in that. In the beginning, you will have empty spreadsheet type menu screen will be there, and this is called the data editor. From this you can enter the data. There are various types of data editors are there which will generated by the SPSS program according to the input information. After clicking the icon and opening the SPSS software, you will find the data editor which is seen earlier, and there are so many other editors at the background. That is, apart from data editor, second one is a viewer, draft editor or draft viewer, that is also called output editor, and pivotal table editor, text output editor, chart editor, syntax editor and screen editor. But here, though there are 8 editors are there, we will be seeing quite often the data editor and viewer and output editor quite often. And if you want to write any syntax, you can also use the syntax editor. But other editors also will come when we are using the graphics and charts and text editors. First we will look into what is the data editor. That is the first and foremost visible editor while doing the SPSS. Here, if you look at this screen, then the first line, that is the file name, that will be given. SPSS automatically it will give, and down below next line will be the file or program menu. This will, there are so many programs are there. By clicking this, each one will be activated, and you will have a programs below that. Suppose and then next one is a toolbar, which is the subsidy for the program. We need not go and open the program, just you click the icons which are given in the toolbar, that will be activated and give the information. And down below of the screen you will find one is the data view of the current editor, and then next one is, next to that is called the variable view or variable editor. One of the important thing in the SPSS screen, we should know, in the data editor screen, we should know that the cases are entered along the row, and variables are entered along the column. Therefore, suppose if you want to enter the state, name of the state, the first state will come in the first column and first row, and second row will be the second name of the state, third row will be third name of the state, like that it go down. Therefore, variable names will be given in the column wise, and the cases will be there in the row wise. Therefore, here this will be the data view or data editor. Once you click down below variable view, then we will see the another editor, that is called the variables which have been listed. Let us see that how it looks. That before that we will see further information about the data editor. When you click the data view button down below the screen in the data editor, you will find this screen will be there. This is like a spreadsheet. In this you will have the file name, that is the here I have given as the indicator of mmr.sav, that is the file name, and the row number is given as a 1 2 3 4, and the variable names are given as the here in the column wise, state name, anti-ANC, FANC, and all these things, and data is entered here like this. We will be discussing how to enter the data in the next one, but however the data will be there. These are the cases 82.40, 76.30. Cases are in the row wise and the variables are in the column wise. And once you click the next to data view, once you click variable view, then we will get the information about the variables. Here if we see the top column, that's name of the state, ANC, and all these things, that is the variable names. How to give the variable names, how to classify the decimal points, and is it a numerical as well as is it a alpha, and all these things, that will be decided in the or given in the variable view. Just by clicking the variable view in the data editor, then we will be getting another screen automatically. In this screen also you can see that variable name, it is given name, type, width, decimal, label, values, missing values, columns, it is directly given. Whatever is the blue is the generated by the SPSS, and the white portion, that the self values, you have to give an input. That the first one we have got the name of that, name of the variable is the state, second name is ANC, third name is the TNC, like that we have given the variable names here. This will be the type of variable. What kind of a type of variable? Once you click in this cell, then this sub menu will come here. In this sub menu you have to give what kind of a data set it is. This is the data set as a, is it a numerical value, is it a comma with or is it a date or other things, is it a dollar, currency, all these things. And last one is the string. String means the characteristics, it can go up to that. Therefore the width of the characteristics can go up to 60 maximum. Then you can give the type of the variable. The type of the variable, if it is numerical, click numeric, and then it will ask for how many integers as well as the decimals. If it is a string, then you can click, then it will give the string on the screen. Similarly, if it is a numerical value, then you can give the numerical value. Then the next one is the width of that column, width of the width of the cell. How much width it is there. Since it is a name of the particular state, then we will give the 20, 25, 30, 35, maximum you can give the 60 characteristics. And then next is the decimal point. String is not having a decimal point, therefore it will be 0. How to generate decimal point? They click this cell, then you will get the arrow down below or up, then you can increase or decrease that. Then here the numerical values will have a 8 and 2 decimal points. And then description of the label. Here label is the name of the variable, can go up to 60 characteristics. Whatever labels you will give here, when it prints, then you will have the title of the table will have this label name. Then values of that label and all these things, that will be discussed like that. Therefore, here important thing is that in the variable view, we can define what kind of variables are there, what type of variables are there, is a string, and width of this, and decimal or no, not decimal, and then description of that variable is given. When you run the program in the SPSS, then you will get the output editor. In this output, it will be look like this. In this, it will get the, what is the first one? The output will be defined as a, first of all, frequency, it is given here, and in this frequency, what are the statistics is given, and then whatever label you have given here, that is in the variable view, that will be printed here. That is type of place of residence, it is given here, and then there will be labels will be here, rural, urban and total, and the percentages will be there, frequency will be there, and percentages will be there. Since we have given a program, since we have given a press that program element as a frequency, then it has calculated the frequency and it generates here. This is called the output editor. From this output editor, we can also get the graphic editors, pivotal tables, and other we can generate from here. After knowing what type of editors are there, then we will come to the first line, that is the program menu, that we have discussed in the earlier. In this program menu, there are various types of programs are there. Each has got its own module. Therefore, if you click File, Editor, View, Data, Transfer, Analyze, Direct Marketing, Graphs, Utilities, Add-ons, Windows, Help, like that various program menus are there, and each has got a different modules also. And this is the main thing in the SPSS. Whatever you want to do, that can be done by using this. But in this, one of the first and foremost things is that file, and then comes to the analyze. But other things also important: edit, view, data and data modification, transformation, and all these things also important. Then how to do this can be done by looking at this, by clicking that button, you will get it. Then here in the bottom of the screen, you will find out the data view and variable view, which has been discussed. Then once you click the file, what are the things which are available for us? It is like any MS Office programs, where you will click the file and it will activate that. But one important thing is that they analyze. That is the entire statistical programs is in the analyze. That we will also discuss in the coming lecture. Once you click in the program menu, file, then you will find one drop down menu, that is the new file, open, open data, read, text data, as well as close, save, save as, and many other options will be there in the drop down menu. And at the end, recently used data or recently used file or exit, like that various options are there in the program program module. Therefore, you can use it by clicking that and then say open. Then if your program is already loaded, then it will show that. Otherwise, we can start with the new. And we can also save by using these options here. When you click file and then in that, suppose if you click next button is the open, then you will find another sub menu that is called the data, syntax, output and script. This data will be stored in a data editor, syntax will be stored in the syntax editor, output will be stored in the output viewer or output editor, and script will be stored in the script editor. Therefore, now we want to open and then also use for data entry. Then if you click file, open, data, then it will open and it will show a spreadsheet. How to enter the data, that we will come across in the next one. After file menu, then one of the foremost and important menu is the analyze. In this analyze, entire statistical procedures are involved in that. Each has got, as I said earlier, it is a module, separate modules also. This is the commands are already made a software program and it is inbuilt. By clicking that particular command, by clicking that particular button, then you will get the submenus and then submenus also generated in that. Let us see one example here, analyze. Once you click analyze, you will find a drop down menu which is having the all statistical procedures. One is the starts with the report, descriptive statistics, tables, compare of mean. Compare of means will give the t-test and analysis of variance. Generalized linear models will be there for the regression, and generalized linear models as well as the mixed models will be there. Correlation, regression, log linear models will be there. Here it will come the bivariate and logic and multinomial logic will come. Neural network will come. As a down below, scaling factors, non-parametric statistics, chi-square and other will be there, and forecasting models will be there, and multiple response factors will be there, missing value analysis will be there. Like that, all statistical procedures will be there in the analyze. Therefore, if you click one particular descriptive statistics, let us say, if you click descriptive statistics, you will get the submenus are the frequency, descriptive statistics, X-floor, cross tabulation, ratios and all these things. As you know that frequency is the number of times a particular event is occurring, as well as the descriptive statistics will give the mean, mode, median, standard deviation and all these things. Cross tabulation will give you the cross tabulation with the x and y variables, or with the three-way cross tabulations will be there. Like that, various statistical procedures are there in the analyze. Therefore, there will be menu, submenu, and then there will be submenu, still further submenus for the each options. And if you give the each option ways, then we will get the output in the output editor. This discussion is only introduction to the SPSS. Therefore, what we have got information from this discussion is that we have got idea that how to open SPSS software, what are the types of editors are existing, what are the program menus and how it looks, what is the data view, variable view and other things, and file, analyze program, menu buttons and how to use that. Further, we will be learning how to input the data and how to analyze the data. Slowly, step by step, we will come across. Thank you very much. Please like it, share it, subscribe it, and press the subscribe button which is given below the presentation, and ring the bell which will be, you will be receiving the updates soon. Thank you very much.